Hello everyone, I'm at Graal Kingdoms, and this is one of the gold servers, along with Zone, which we've played before. That means that you want a gold membership to... I forget exactly what they do. You can play this without one, but I don't think it saves your stats, or something like that. I don't exactly remember. Anyways, as you can see, this looks a lot different from the other servers we've been to. I actually like the graphic detail of this server the best. Although, like with Zone, it's pretty much a ghost server. For some reason, nobody likes to play the gold servers for some reason, it seems like, because there's always less than 10 people on. In fact, when I logged in, there was only 4 people. So I have no idea where anybody else could be. This looks like an arena. I'm on an island right now on some sort of town or something like that. I've honestly haven't been on this server in a long time, so I have no idea why I was here in the first place. Let's see. This town has more of a Japanese look to it. It has the cherry blossom trees and the Japanese houses. You don't usually see that on the other towns on this game. They look more like a simple medieval sort of look. And for a change of pace, there are boats in this server. You can drive them yourself, because sometimes jumping in the water can be dangerous, like I'll show right here. You see these fish here, they're not exactly happy when people jump into their water. Although it might be possible to get away from them, but more than likely you'll die, as you've seen here. Alright. Well, I doubt the ferry is going to come, so I guess I'm going to have to find another way off this island. As you see, the water rebounded me, so that water's too deep, I think, to go across with swimming. So I think we're going to have to find a boat somewhere along here that somebody's left about and cross over to the other part of the world. Is this map going to load? Come on. There we go. As you can see, we're on this island in the bottom left, and the rest of the world, for the most part, is to the north, and it's one big continent that's sort of an M shape. You can fight, basically, if you're going anywhere outside of a town, you'll find enemies to fight. Along the shorelines, you'll usually find these Bowies or something similar. Here's a ship here that's in pretty bad shape, but I think it will probably go for us. Oh, wrong thing. Gotta get the steering wheel. Alright, let's turn this thing. If I can remember how to turn this correctly. There we go. Come on. Keep on going. This thing won't even start up until you're near the 40% line. Wrong way. Need to go this way. The only thing I don't like about the boats here is that there is no real clean way of turning it. As soon as you turn it, it turns one direction. There's no diagonal movements for this. But it's okay, because we just have to go straight up north. And because the ship is damaged, we can't go any farther than 69%. That's as fast as the ship's gonna go, with only 40% health left. Yes, you can destroy ships. It's possible to do ship battles on here with the cannons, I believe. I imagine somebody left the ship here and disappeared forever. It'll keep on going till it hits land, which is right now. As you can see, there's more Bowies along the ways here. I don't know what that means when I press into it and something pops up or disappears. Is that some sort of rope or something? I'm not exactly sure. Kind of forgotten how to get off the ship too, which is kind of bad. Please let me off the ship. I wish to get off the ship. The Bowies over there want to get an attack at me. I think there's one underneath the ship that I can't see. That moved over there when we landed on the shore. Well, you stay away from things long enough and you tend to forget things. Anyways, like I was saying, this server has a much different graphical detail than the other servers. Most other servers have a cartoony look to them. This one has a little bit of a different look to it. I guess that's why this is a gold server. Oh. This is my inventory. As you can see, I have some stuff here. Not a whole lot. I have some flaming swords, and some gold, and some armor. Apparently I have to hit this button. I didn't realize this button was here until now, and for some reason it threw me off the ship. Whatever. And look, it's another player. I'm surprised to see one. Let me kill this Bowie real quick. I think they sometimes drop items. I'm not exactly sure. I don't exactly remember. I'm now level 2 in physical fighting, or whatever that was. I didn't really read all of it. She's stuck on the boat, I'm not exactly sure. So I'll tell her about the button real quick. And now that we're here on the main continent, I guess I'll... Okay, she knows how to get off. Now that I'm here on the main continent, I'll show some of the sights here. This is a lot easier to do on Zodiac. Than on Zodiac, I mean. Because everybody's not trying to immediately stab me in the back. Oh, that one actually got a hit in. Wed's dead now. Killed another Bowie. I think you can actually get Bowies as pets. I think there's this place somewhere where you can get them as pets or something like that. Party group? Nah. I'm not really interested. It's somewhat depressing as there's really nobody else to ask on the server to ask to be in a party group with. I think there's 2 other people? I can't really tell. I see a pink hat on the screen that moves around sometimes. I don't know if that's a person or not. And if you ever see player icons in the map that's in like the upper left corner or upper right corner, That usually means they're somewhere on the map that you can't see them at. It's also interesting to note that they always do the downloading thing while you're in the server. And it shows a pop-up for it. Don't know why that is. Although I do have to say this has a lot less lag than the other servers I've been on. Even for something like Zone, which had basically nobody on it, it was still lagging. This doesn't really have any lag at all. Which is rather surprising to me. Although I have to say that the map isn't all that big for this. It's also a lot of just plains like this. We seem to be on a small island straight in the center of the map. And there's a wall structure here, but it doesn't seem like there's anything actually here. Which is odd. Why would there be a stone wall here and nothing built in between? I see an entrance here. Let's see if we can go in. Can't go in. Oh well. I think we'll head over to the left. I see another small island, which you can take a look at. Let's see here. Swimming is somewhat of a slow process. There's nothing I can really do to make it go any faster, unfortunately. So we sort of just have to grin and bear it here. Come on. There we go. I don't know exactly what's on this island. Another interesting thing from other servers this has is that when you're climbing uphill, it actually makes you go slower. Some sort of statue here. So basically when you're climbing any sort of incline, it's going to make you go slower. When you're going downhill, you'll go faster. You can also mine in this game, I believe. Which is what this cave is for the most part, I believe. Mining is something I completely forgot about. Wow, huh. Although it's interesting to note that this server is pretty good. I don't know why people wouldn't play on it, really. The most populated servers of Graal are at the moment Era and Zodiac. I'm not exactly sure why. Zodiac I can see, but Era is really more just get shot at. Although Zodiac's more just the same, just with swords. Maybe people just like open player versus player servers or something. There used to be another server around here called N Nation or something like that. Seems like it's gone now, though. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. There's also a slew of servers that are usually only up for a couple months, then disappear forever. Such servers like that, or I think one I can probably call is Eon or something like that. They're basically servers that are player owned, and somebody pays to have the server on the main list. Although I think Aeon has lasted for quite some time, actually. So maybe that's the exception that proves the rule, so... There's also a server that I won't be getting into. That's a server that's always up. It's called, Varokria or something like that. I can't really pronounce it. It's really messed up. Or wherever I am is really messed up. It's a town. And as soon as I try and exit it, it's sort of messed up. Here is where you would bring a Bowie heart, and you'd be able to get a Bowie as a pet. As you can see, there's Bowie eggs here. I don't think there's an exit this way, but let me check to make sure. Nope, there's not. So we have to go back the way we came. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to show all that much. I've pretty much covered the basics. I've shown... Oh, that was a bit of lag there. That worried me for a second. Yeah, when you have to watch out for enemies that are hiding behind trees and such when you're going by them, because they can move about. Usually the enemies just sort of stand still and don't move until somebody comes near them. I believe there's a town over this way. I'm sort of trying to stay on the shoreline as there's a steep incline all the way up this area here. Although it should be pretty much gone by the time I get up here, because there's usually not that problem around towns that much. Alright, anyhow, this is Growl Kingdoms. I suggest giving it a try, just to see how it looks and such. And, I guess I'll be seeing you at the next server that I head off to. Not that much left. Yeah.